Greetings, beloved collective. How's it going? We give thanks to the Most High for that lull before the manifestation. You know, when you submit the order and then you're waiting. I kind of feel like that's I've been, ever since Mercury retrograde ended, there's been this just kind of quiet. And after that 828, if you haven't heard that 828 message, if you feel nudged, then go check it out. If not, it's not for you. It's a huge message, so I don't want, don't take what's not for you. If it doesn't resonate, then leave it, and don't force anything to fit. So what do we have? What does the Spirit want to say to the collective? I'm here in humble service of the Most High. You better believe that this is not just me like making things up. I would never want to do that because I'm not a liar. So, ooh. Wow. Yes, this one fell all the way down, so we're gonna grab it. Man, this is funny. It's like there's this there's a pattern. Of course there is. And just in case you didn't see from the last time, this is how many cards I'm pulling from. So when the messages come out so clearly, it's something that I cannot, I just never get over it, how amazing it is. Okay, so the first one is focus on staying in alignment. Focus on staying in alignment. Then the next three are all related to nature. Drink nature's water, earth, and tidal wave. So two waters with the earth in between. Earth isn't oxygen, but I can't help but think about H2O. Okay, so focus on staying in alignment during this time. Like I was saying, there's kind of like this lull between when you are either just prophetically told that something is coming for you, and then the time between from when you initiate your faith toward it, you know, especially when something has come to you like 2 or 3 times or more. Now you activate your faith toward that, your belief, like, okay, this word has been delivered to my timeline. I say it, I claim it for myself. I say it for myself. I write it down. I visualize what it would look like. I get into that feeling state. And now I'm going to stay in alignment. I'm going to drink nature's water, both like as in drinking water, like cleansing your temple, but also spiritually, the living water. Earth, like literally physically get your feet on the earth, hug a tree, and prepare for that tidal wave of blessing that we've all been talking about. So real quick, while I was in that kind of quiet space over the weekend, quiet spiritually, loud with children, if you know what I mean, but I was meditating on that 1010. I see 1010 all of the time, and Spirit was nudging me, talking about how, because one of the quickest ways that I can get into that feeling of the wish fulfilled is to put myself in that state of when I used to travel a lot. And I think it was in 2017, I traveled every like 3 weeks. And so I was always having a trip to look forward to. And it was around 10 days is the one that I can just like nail it. Like I can get into that feeling state, like, oh my gosh, I'm going on my trip in 10 days, you know? It was exciting. It was like close enough that everything was figured out, like my tickets were bought, paid for, you know, it's happening. It's like close enough where you're starting to think about what you're gonna pack, you know what the weather's gonna be, things like that. But at the same time, I still had to do my life for 10 days, you know, whatever my responsibilities were. And so Spirit was saying, like, get in that 10-day, whatever you're looking forward to, whatever the next level of your life is that you're manifesting, you can get in that like it's happening in 10 days, like that 10-day excitement. And then the 1010, Spirit was nudging me to do your best to reside in that heightened state for 10 minutes, because we're literally reprogramming the frequency that we are emitting from our being. So practice that 1010, focus on staying in alignment. I mean, like, it couldn't be any more clear. stay in alignment, stay hydrated, earth, get, you know, ground yourself, do grounding, you know, extra, whatever your grounding exercises are, and prepare for the tidal wave of blessing that's been already promised. So anyway, sometimes that middle area between the order up and the manifestation can be discouraging, especially if you thought you saw it coming through in a certain way or at a certain time. But stay in alignment with that 10-day, like, it's happening, it's in 10 days. Like, yeah, it's not here yet. And, you know, the pushback on that could be like, well, then how would anything ever come through if you are focusing, if it's always in 10 days ahead? But the thing is, the excitement for my trip wasn't contingent on the trip happening right now. I knew it was going to happen in 10 days. It's already paid for. Like, now I'm just surrendering, allowing the time to pass, which is also the similar posture that we get to be in as we await the manifestation to take form in the 3D. Because if we are constantly desiring for it as if it is not so, then it actually creates a dissonance. It puts it on a pedestal that it's not really happening, it's up here instead of here. So and then that kind of pushes it away from us. So I hope I'm explaining this well. I'm realizing it's harder, I can see it in my mind, it's harder to explain. But I hope that this message blessed you. Let me know if I need to do a follow-up video to elaborate on these concepts. Okay, be blessed, be well, be free.